Hey everybody, it's Lisa in Phoenix, and I was texting with HCG Hockey Mom this morning, and I didn't realize, well, I knew it'd been a while since I vlogged, but I've been working like crazy, so I promised her an update, so here's my update. I just finished with my P3, and I've just rolled into another P2, and I'm on day 2 of loading. I didn't go into P4, but I had a very successful P3, first one ever, and so I did 23 days in a row with no corrections, and I feel really stable. I feel like I've really learned a lot about my body during the P3. I never went under 2 pounds, and I never went 2 pounds above my LIW, so I feel like it worked out really, really well. And I was very anxious to get that break over with and get into another P2 so that I could try to get this last tenner off, hopefully. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. So yes, along with working like crazy, right now I'm a landscape designer, so my hours are insane. It's just been wild. And so I don't have any time. I haven't even had time to work on my Nerium stuff, and I love my Nerium stuff, so I'm really bummed. But I'm hoping that it'll all be over with by the end of this this month. So come April, middle of April, I should be able to get back on the Nerium train and hopefully not have to do this kind of crazy stuff again for some time. So P3 completely successful. I had told myself before I went into it that my goal was to do what Dr. Simeons talks about, which is 23 days of not going under over that 2 pound mark, so that you can reset your hypothalamus. And I had already talked myself into the fact that if I had to do a correction day, that I was going to start over so that I could have 23 days in a row. And luckily I didn't have to do that. I just did my 23 days in a row, and I didn't even have to, I mean, there were days where I would be up like 1.5 and I would say, okay, so I went a little crazy yesterday because I'm up, and today I'm going to eat a little cleaner. So I was able to watch my weight daily and see and control that way. And I think that made a difference to really, you know, watch and see. Sorry, I'm in Phoenix. The sun is horrible. So, went really, really well. This time, this is my 4th P3 attempt and my only successful P3. And normally by day 3 or 4, I'm in a correction day, because once the HCG comes off my system, I'm starving. And so this time I did take an appetite suppressant when I came off of my HCG, and I think that made a huge difference for me, just for me. And it was just way more manageable than it's ever been. And I don't even remember where, I heard somebody talk about taking, like they were going to a spa, and that the spa was giving them phentermine during HCG, and I thought, well, gosh, I don't need it during. I'm not hungry during. I need it after. So I tried it, and it seemed to make a really big difference for me. And then I was able to kind of wean off that the last week, and was just managing without it. So that was really good. Well, I'm going to run, and I just wanted to check in.